Alright, so this is a topic I've been wanting to discuss for a while, and that is Nintendo's weird and, well, anti-consumer business practices. Now, this idea mainly sparked from the whole Nintendo eShop on Wii U and 3DS closing thing next year, which really made me think Nintendo doesn't really care about the fans at all. And it seems that they don't really care about money, to be honest. Let's go through why that is. Let's go ahead and start with making things limited time releases. Mainly Super Mario 3D All-Stars. They made that game only available for half of a year, and then they took it off of the eShop. And it was supposed to be taken off of store shelves, but that still hasn't happened yet. Mario 3D All-Stars, they made that a limited time release in order to persuade people to buy it. Same with that one Fire Emblem thing. And all of the other stuff that came out with the Mario 35th Anniversary celebration. They decided, you know what? We're going to make this a limited time release, because they thought that doing that will make people buy the game. And while they were right, it doesn't really make sense to make it a limited time release, because after that deadline is up, they no longer make profit from that product, you know? It doesn't make sense to me. And it's not just the product side of things, let's just talk about the fan games now. No matter what, Nintendo will take down your fan games, even if you're doing it for 100%, no money at all, no profit, you're making it for free, a passion project, whatever. If they see it, they're probably going to take it down. And this is not just fan games, this is ROM hacks too, not just fan games. Which, still, it's so dumb to me how Nintendo decides, you know what, we're just going to delete this fan game for no reason. I don't understand how they think that a fan game is really going to hurt their brand. It doesn't make sense at all to me. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, and let's talk about Joy-Con drift. Holy crap. Like, this is worse than the Xbox Red Ring of Death thing, in my opinion, when it comes to response. Nintendo was still acting like it doesn't exist, yet they offer free repairs for Joy-Cons. Which, okay, cool. That's a fix. That's an issue. That's a fix, right? No. No. They're not fixing the Joy-Cons so to help their consumers. They're doing it to make them have a good look. And they still deny Joy-Con drift even existing at all. So they still don't actually want to make a new type of Joy-Con to solve this problem. And I'm pretty sure people have already found the issue that causes it, but they don't care. They just keep putting out Joy-Cons that will inevitably have drift issues. And that's not the only thing, that's not the only defective product that Nintendo was offering. Nintendo Switch Online! What? Okay, now, price aside, $20 a year is an absolute steal if they actually give you what they say they offer. The online doesn't even work half the freaking time, and when it does, it is laggy as all can be. I like, try to play a Mario Maker 2 match with random Mario Maker 2 match with random people. Holy, what? It doesn't even work. You can't even play it. I mean, you could, but it's like 5 FPS, it's not playable. That goes with Smash Bros, and surprisingly Mario Kart doesn't have this issue, I noticed, but Smash Bros and pretty much any other online Nintendo Switch game has this issue. Nintendo doesn't really give a crap to fix that either. Even with Switch Online, all the other stuff like voice chat, what is that about? You can only do it on an app? You can't do voice chat through the Switch itself? What? How does that make any sense? If you can use voice chat for a game on your Switch, but you have to download a separate app on your phone to use it, then what's the point? I highly doubt people will literally think, oh, we're going to use the Nintendo Switch Online voice chat to play the game. No, they're going to use Discord or something. They're not going to use the stupid Switch Online voice chat. Another thing about Switch Online, the whole expansion pass thing. Cool idea in concept. The price is awful. $80 a year for a family membership, and that's compared to $30 a year for a regular membership. And the expansion pack only gives you Nintendo 64 games and Sega Genesis games. And of course the whole Animal Crossing DLC and Mario Kart DLC. But that's another thing I'll get into in a minute. Let's talk about the Nintendo 64 and the Sega Genesis stuff right now. Great, I can play these games on my Switch now. Mario 64 is back. Okay, cool. I can play Mario 64 on my Switch. Why do that though, when I can just download ROMs and get an emulator on my PC? Even if you don't have a PC, you can do all that stuff from a phone, or a tablet, or a freaking laptop, or you can get all of these games for free. Being anti-piracy, great, but you can't do that when you don't even offer a way to play the games. Nintendo has been taking down ROM sites and just sites that preserve games, right? It would be different if they offer ways to play those games, which they do for some of them, but there's absolutely no other way to play those games besides buying a very expensive copy off of eBay, which is what they actually said you should do, but they don't make profit off of those purchases, so what's the point of blocking us from downloading this stuff? It just doesn't make sense to me. But back on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass thing. Animal Crossing DLC, Mario Kart DLC. Okay, that's a plus. Why the frick include that when I don't even own Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or Animal Crossing? They should have made a separate plan with just the N64 and Genesis stuff, because you need to own the games in order to play the DLC. Now, it would be different if instead of offering just DLC, they give you the full freaking game, right? That might actually justify the $80 or $50 a year. But the fact that they're including the DLC, like what if I don't own Mario Kart 8 or Deluxe or Animal Crossing New Horizons? I can't play the DLC without buying the games. It's a perk for some people, but for others, it doesn't make any sense. On top of that, you lose the DLC if your subscription runs out. Just buy the DLC separately. This wouldn't be an issue, right, if they made a separate plan with just the N64 and Genesis stuff, right? Okay, cool. That's fine. If it was just the N64 and Genesis stuff, it would probably be cheaper, right, than $50 a year. You can have a separate plan that will have the DLC, and still have one plan with the Genesis and N64 stuff. But no! They had to include it all in one to make it more expensive. Now, a controversy that has happened recently was the whole Nintendo taking down OST, I think it was Gilva Sunner or Silver Guard, whatever. It's like 2 channels, I think. One's for remixes and one's for just uploading soundtracks. Pretty much, the channel is gone now. Nintendo copyright blocked nearly all of the videos, and it was from music from Nintendo games. Okay, cool. That's fine if they do that. The only thing that bothers me is that they don't offer ways to listen to the music now. That was the only way we can listen to the music. They don't put their music on Spotify or anything like that. They don't even have a Nintendo Switch Online music service. What if they made an app that you could listen to the music on the Switch Online app or through the Switch itself? Okay. Then that would be a reason to take it off of YouTube. But they don't offer any other way to listen to the music. So this whole point of this video was a rant, basically. It was just a rant, just saying, Nintendo's weird. To end it all, Nintendo's weird at the end of the day. They do some things that are like, oh, okay, cool. That's fine, you have every right to do so. But they don't offer alternatives to play those games that they took down, or to play the music that they took down. Nintendo doesn't care about their customers. They're anti-consumer. They also get rid of ways to make money? I just don't understand Nintendo sometimes. But that was pretty much the point of this video, just talk about Nintendo being weird. But that's pretty much it, guys. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.